Hello?
Hi, Carrie, it's me.
Oh, God.
No, don't hang up. I want to read you something. I'm working on the next chapter of my book.
Don't bother. I made sure it'll never get published.
Oh, come on. You don't think that's really gonna stop me, do you? I'm calling this one The Burning Bed. Oh, and did I mention the main character in my book is a chain smoker?
Leave me alone! That good, huh?
I don't know if anyone else will like it, but I am having fun.
I want you to know I'm gonna do everything I can to help you get this book published. I know agents. I know people at other houses. You've worked too hard to let Carrie ruin it all for you now.
CPW, sponsored by Love's Ultra Leak Guards for boys and girls. Love's gets to the bottom of leaks for both boys and girls with the same great diaper. That's Love's Ultra Leak Guards.
In the beginning, you read all the books. You sterilize everything. You even buy those expensive diapers. But eventually, you get over it and get Love's. Why Love's? They work, and work great, especially on leaks. They pass these torture tests as well as pricey brands. But Love's costs less every day without coupons. Like you have time to clip coupons. You don't have time to read books with words. Hey, live and learn. And then get Love's.
Yeah, it was showdown time. The Murphy gang was coming into town. Meanest bunch of hungriest cowpokes.
Mom, what's for
The
dinner?
tough thing was they all wanted something different. One man stepped up, a manly man.
Armed only with a magical bucket from the land of KFC.
Now that KFC has new Tender Roast, you can custom build your bucket any way you like it, with fried and roasted pieces.
They called him the Peacemaker, but you can call him Daddy.
Mix your chicken choices any way you like it. All you need is a little KFC.
Hey, Rita, isn't it about time to change that Glade plug-in's refill?
Refill your Glade plug-ins every 45 days to keep your home Glade fresh.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Bayer. Powerful pain relief and so much more.
Hey, nice bowl of shredded wheat.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you could eat total and get 100% of 11 vitamins and minerals. Try to get that from shredded wheat, and you'll have to add more than just milk.
Like what?
Well, you could try strawberries for vitamin C.
Oh, that sounds good.
Lima beans for iron. Eggs for some vitamin E.
You gotta be kidding.
Some peanuts for niacin. Or a nice piece of liver for some B6.
I'll try the total.
Whole grain total. One bowl, 100%. Hey, don't eat it just for me.
And you don't really like it if they keep looking over your shoulder at somebody else.
Brock, believe me, this bid from Alan Rush came out of the blue. He never even asked if I was interested. He just told me he was buying my company.
I'm just telling you I'm not interested in the bidding war.
Neither am I. I've discussed it with my board, and we set a deadline for final bids. 10 o'clock Friday morning. Sealed offers. One round. That's it.
Well, well, if it isn't Marshall Dodd, the most popular man in town.
Diana, do you mind?
You know, gentlemen, in the right hands, Alan Rush can behave remarkably like Silly Putty.
Diana, if there's anything you can do.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
And I'm sure there isn't. Marshall, I'll see you on Friday.
Brock, come through for me.
Now, I want to know exactly what's going on between you and Alan Rush.
Don't be jealous, darling. We're just friends.
Oh, come on, Diana. You never had a friend in your life.
Did it ever occur to you that this could work to your advantage? Having a spy in the enemy camp. If you only get one more chance to make a bid, don't you want to find out what's behind door number 2? Why don't you let me try to help you?
Because it is illegal. It could jeopardize the entire deal. Now, once and for all, I want you to stop seeing Alan Rush.
You know, you sound just exactly like my daddy when he told me to stop seeing you.
Hi.
You know, it's really a shame.
Tell me about it. Even if we win the bidding war with Rush, we'll be up to our eyeballs in debt.
I was talking about Tyler.
Yeah, bummer. Poor guy actually has to work for a living.
Oh, come on, Gil. Brock owns this gigantic company, and he's got his son pushing a mail cart.
Yeah. I get the feeling he's in over his head.
You know, you like the guy well enough until he bloodied your nose.
Hey, I don't know what it is. I just don't feel like I can trust him.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Listen, Gil, about the other day.
What can I say? I was outmatched.
Well, the truth is, I'm usually not that good. It's just, you know, it's a little degrading to ask your father for a job, and this is all he thinks you're good for. I probably took my frustrations out on you. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Forget about it.
That was a really nice thing to do. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Yeah, thanks. Except what I really should have apologized for was all the time I spend fantasizing on making love to his girlfriend. Think you'd appreciate that?
Only fair to warn you that where I come from, trespass is a shot on sight.
Calm down, Sheriff. I ain't looking for no trouble here in Tombstone. Well, yes, you.
I asked you to wait in the limo. Now it's going to be very awkward.
Don't test me, Diana.
Lighten up, will you, Brock? Let the lady get some lunch. We seem to be having quite an effect here. If the man's eyes were lasers, we'd be Swiss cheese by now.
I'm in the best possible mood. Hope we're going someplace special.
Any way you like.
Good, because I have such a craving. Go, Eddie boy, go! Come on, come on, go! Oh, come on, go, go! Run, Nathan, faster, run! Run, run! Great! You pig! Try that again, and you'll get the hand with the really painful jewelry.
Oh, come on. Enough with this stupid charade. The hell do I want Linda back? I've had it up to here with charities and auctions and anything that involves tea.
Well, maybe you've given up, but I haven't.
Look, let me ask you something. What are you seeing, Brock? His horses have more personality than he does.
Well, I don't expect you to understand this, Alan. But with Brock, a woman understands what it's like to be loved. With you, she understands what it's like to be bought.
Just don't expect me to keep playing the beard until your Prince Charming comes around, that's all.
You can't stop now. I think it's working.
Fine. Then I want something in return. You tell me everything you can find out about Brock's bid for Star Works.
Oh, come on, Alan. Let him have the company. He really wants it.
Diana, think very carefully before you place your bet, because in this race, I wouldn't want you to pick the wrong horse.
Oh, please. I did not go through 27 years of backbreaking motherhood to see you wind up doing this.
Don't worry, Mother. I've got the situation under control.
Have you? Well, maybe there's something I could do to help.
Yes, you can keep your nose out of it.
Well, as long as you're down here, we might as well make the best of it. I want to see every letter, fax, delivery, anything at all with the word Starworks on it.
Of course, you realize that's considered theft.
Tyler, I'll give the right back.
What do you need it for?
Well, let's just say that knowledge is like jewelry. You can never have too much.
Boy, if you ask me, they were made for each other.
Linda, she's on my board. She owns 25% of my company. I just don't like the idea of her playing footsie with Alan Rush.
So, if it weren't for the stock, you wouldn't care if Diana were dating Alan?
Hell no, she's dated half the free world. Why not him?
I can think of one way to stop it.
What's that?
Ask her out yourself.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Brock.
Hi. I don't believe you've met my son. This is Tyler.
Nice to meet you. I would have introduced myself, but they seem to be lined up 3 deep at the mail cart.
Well, it's not just a job, it's a rolling wine and cheese party.
Hi, everyone. Carrie, what's he doing here? I'm sorry. Dad said this was a family dinner, and I wanted Mark to meet my family. I didn't realize that included you.
Carrie, what's the matter?
Listen, it's okay. I'll go.
No, Mark, I want you to stay. Well, then I can't.
Why? Carrie, of course you can.
I'm guessing there's some history here.
A little. It's good to see you again.
And this is my father, Adam Brock.
Sir, I can't tell you how much I've been looking forward to this. Jordan is one of the most incredible people I've ever met in my entire life. And the way she talks about you, I can only hope that my daughter loves me half as much.
Just get your hands off me. Carrie! He's groping me underneath the table.
What are you talking about?
No, Mark, you're not gonna do this again. You're not gonna make me look like I'm the crazy one. He's writing a book and it's a blueprint for my torture. He sent me dead rats. He's put cockroaches in my bed. He pretended to microwave my dog.
That's not true. I know Mark. If these things even happened, Mark had nothing to do with it.
Carrie, why didn't you tell me?
Mom, I'm sorry. I should have, but there was just too much going on. No one believes me, so I'm just gonna go.
Okay, I'll come with you.
No, Mom, just stay here, all right? It's all right. Okay? I want to be alone.
So, all your dates this exciting?
Wow. What a dinner.
Yeah, could have been a disaster. Your father. He's probably already left a message on your answering machine.
Jordan, promise me you'll never see that man again.
Look, I'm the first to admit my dad's a tough sell, but he likes a man who shows grace under pressure. You were great.
You really think I passed?
Flying colors.
Because I meant what I said. You are incredible, and I don't want anything to screw this up.
So far, so good.
Give it to me!
Hey,
I have a right to know what's gonna happen to me. What's the matter with you? Is this the chapter where I die, Mark? Or do I just escape with third-degree burns all over my body?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Stop lying! Stop! Hey! Stop lying!
That's all.
Me? Allow!
We were just talking and she tried to steal his computer.
Hey, easy. All right, come on, break it up. All right, what happened?
Trying to kill me.
Anybody see anything?
Those two were kissing, and she attacked them. Shut up, bitch! He's the one that's trying to light my bed on fire and make it look like it's my fault.
What do you do there?
He's trying to kill me! Everywhere I go, everything I do, he's there!
I don't know what she's talking about.
All right, why don't you take a ride with us?
Yeah. Relax, okay?
No!
A little ride.
Get him in.
Okay.
I was just horrified when my daughter had cavities at her last dental visit. I said, "Doctor, what can we do?" He said, "I'll give her a fluoride treatment here, but she's got to brush twice a day the right way at home."
Because you can't have a dentist fluoride treatment every day, between visits, Crest Fluorostat treats your teeth with fluoride to continue the fight against cavities. It's a fluoride treatment for your teeth at home.
So, Sally brushed with Crest, and her next visit was great. I've got to act like a mom and think like a dentist.
Crest, a fluoride treatment for your teeth at home.
Boston Market, the place that made hot hand-carved Boston Carver sandwiches famous, proudly announces the new $4 chicken carver combo. A chicken carver, side, and regular soft drink for $4. Hurry in for a chicken carver piled high with real cheese on a bakery roll, plus a freshly prepared individual side and a regular soft drink for just $4. The $4 chicken carver combo, only at Boston Market. Carving out a better sandwich.
When you're outside and you want bugs gone, now there's an off that you don't put on.
Just light off citronella candles and enjoy a delightful night.
Now use the off that you don't put on.
Off citronella candles, S.C. Johnson Wax.
Pressure and stress, they can bring on acid indigestion. You need powerful relief. Rolaids can absorb 47% more acid than regular Tums. And it works fast. When life puts the screws to you, Rolaids spells relief.
Introducing new Hellman salad dressings. Just one taste, and you'll want to pour it on.
Pour it on rich, dress up the pouring, bring out the best. It's Hellman's you're pouring. It's brand new for you like only we can do. Pour on the Hellman.
7 new dressings, so creamy, so homemade tasting. They're good enough to be called Hellman's. New Hellman's salad dressings.
Bring out the Hellman's and pour on the best. Yeah.
I'm Betty. This is Pat. Hi. We're the Reynolds Wrap Kitchen's home economists. You know, frost and freezer burn come from exposure to air. Here are 2 ways to deal with this. Let's use raw liver. Use heavy-duty Reynolds Wrap to help keep air out. Or follow one Ziploc freezing guide suggestion. Use a straw to draw out the air. Come on, there's only one wrap for the freezer. One more reason.
Reynolds has it all wrapped up.
Coming up.
Tonight is your lucky night. Bring in the mule, boys!
Dave's got a real ass on the Late Show. Plus,
My wife, I'm sorry.
Jerry Van Dyke has a nasty spill.
Now your fly is open, for God's sake.
Luke Perry gets some hair tips, and
Yo, Mom, I'm on the David Letterman show.
Fugees tonight.
When we reported on a town faced with unexplained cancer cases, someone in this town took note and took action. Straight talk, hard facts, only on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
I can't believe you're locking me up in this hellhole for 2 months.
Miss Fairchild, what I said was the law allows us to keep you here for treatment and observation for up to 60 days. We just want to make sure that you're not a threat to yourself or to anyone else.
When are you people going to realize I'm not the threat?
It says here that you assaulted a young couple and kicked a police officer.
Dr. Rose, if I could have responsibility for my daughter, I can guarantee she'll be in the care of a good doctor.
Mrs. Rush, you can invite any doctor you wish to consult, but your daughter must stay here, at least for a little while. Now, under the circumstances, would a few days of therapy really hurt?
Well, if you're going to be my shrink, I suggest you get an ashtray. You don't think she spent the night in jail, do you?
I doubt it. She is a Fairchild, after all.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would she get the idea that you were trying to kill her?
Gary has always been someone who has to create drama. Although this one is starting to feel like opera.
Oh, it's more than that. I mean, she's becoming totally paranoid.
I know. I've been thinking the only way for me to end this is if I leave town.
Oh, Mark?
No. It's not so much Carrie. I can handle Carrie, but it's obviously upsetting you. And I really don't want that.
It would upset me more if you left.
All I want is for us to have a nice, normal relationship.
And let's. And what would make it really nice is if you moved in with me.
Are you sure? I mean, with all my baggage, I'm not just talking about my one suitcase full of clothes.
Carrie Fairchild is not going to rule our lives. So you're not going anywhere. I want you here, right here.
No word yet on the bridge loan, but assuming we get it, we can offer 85 a share.
85. Rush is only in at 74.
So we bid 80, but if he comes in at 81...
All right, look. Just tell me one thing. When this is all over, am I going to have enough for a hot dog?
No problem. As long as you don't want a soda with it.
All right. We're in at 85.
Morning.
Hey, son, how you doing?
Everybody's talking about this Star Works deal. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, if you got a lead-lined stomach. Listen, son, I hate to give you the bum's rush, but Gil and I have some things we need to go over.
Anything I can help out with?
Sure. You know we can get a $500 million in short-term securities?
Sorry, I'm just a mail guy. So if that's a delivery...
No. No, Gil's in charge of that one.
Well, I see. You need an MBA to touch that envelope.
Tyler, when the time is right.
Yeah. I won't hold my breath.
Ah, Tyler, what do you think? Mushroom or seaweed?
I could come back later when you're not so busy.
You got something?
I don't. Gil Chase does. A big fat envelope with the word Star Works written right across it.
What's in it?
Apparently I'm too far down the food chain to get a sniff. Whatever it is, Dad wants Gil to guard it with his life.
Yeah. Tell Rachel Dennis to get her butt up here, pronto.
Right away, Mrs. Brock.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Diana?
Have you seen this?
I assume that's a rhetorical question since I am the editor.
It is so incredibly ugly. Oh.
That's kind of the point. Maybe read the piece.
I do not want to read the piece. And do you know why? I don't even want to open the magazine. I take one look at this, and I say, what is happening in Vanity Fair?
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
I'm sure I'll like what you replace it with much better.
It's too late for that. This goes to print tomorrow.
Well, in that case, you have the whole night. Better tell your boyfriend you won't be home for dinner.
Linda? You're looking muted as ever?
We have nothing to say to each other.
On the contrary. In fact, I think you might even enjoy hearing this. I spoke to our old friend, Judge Delaney. I told him how eager we were to finalize our divorce. And he said that he would agree to sign off on it as soon as we came to agreement. How about them apples?
How nice. Is he willing to wait forever?
Don't be so pessimistic. In fact, why don't we sit down with our lawyers tomorrow and talk? I think you might be surprised how quickly we can come to terms.
I'm already surprised. I had no idea you were in the least interested.
Darling, don't take this the wrong way, but I gotta tell you something. When I look at you now, I have no idea what I was thinking.
Now you know how I felt for years.
The Nuggets just got by.
Yeah, who is it?
It's Diana Brock.
Just a moment.
Gil, darling. Hope I'm not disturbing you.
Not at all. I was just catching up on some reading.
I do like your place. Can I have a tour?
Oh, if you stand in one spot and crane your neck, you can pretty much see the whole place.
Yes, well...
Mrs. Brock, is there something I can help you with?
Yes. Come here. There he is. It's Brock. Oh, Gil, that man is so stubborn. He refuses to take me seriously, and he has no idea what an asset I could be to him. So, well, I thought I'd appeal to you since he values your opinion so much.
I'm not really sure what it is I could say.
I think it's high time we got better acquainted, don't you?
Excuse me. Hi, hello?
Hey, Gil, you got a minute?
Brock, you still at the office?
Yeah. I was just wondering, can we spin off the interactive games unit?
We could, but the market's saturated. We'd never get the price it deserves.
Gil, I just can't stand being so far down the hole I can't see the sky.
I promise you, it's there.
All right, we'll talk again tomorrow.
You're leaving? Don't you want to talk about what you wanted me to say to Brock?
Oh, well, you're a smart boy. You'll think of something, Bye now. Yes. There's a little seafood place about 5 blocks from here. It has the best gumbo this side of New Orleans.
Gumbo.
Of course, I don't know if it's as good as the one I used to make. You tell me. I remember when you thought that watching me cook was so sexy we hardly ever ate before midnight. You're the only man I ever cooked for, Brock.
Diana, I don't know what you want.
Oh, yes, you do. You've always known.
Diana.
Oh, sugar. There's so many things you have to fight. This isn't one of them, baby.
Good Lord, just flat lost my mind.
Admit it, you loved it.
Diana, get it through your head. I am in love with somebody else now.
I hope you know what you're doing. You're pushing me straight into the arms of Alan Rush.
Well, I thought you knew an open bear trap when you saw one.
Don't reject me now, Brock. You'll live to regret it more than you ever know.
The only thing I regret is ever being married to you in the first place.
If you thought I was trouble as your wife, you have no idea what I'm capable of as your enemy.
When you create the perfect pepperoni pizza, it's hard to say goodbye. Let it go. From Little Caesars, 3 kinds of pepperoni and 300% as much of it. $8.99 carried out. Pizza. Or have it delivered.
Now, the look is Flesh Tones. Revlon Flesh Tones. In Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick and Revlon Nail Enamel.
It's the new reality in color.
For the right look, right now,
Revlon Flesh Tones.
CPW will return.
In the diamond light.